He's making me, yeah, okay. He's making me a little something for my show next Saturday night.
All right,
Leave
that's really
got
good.
it. Leave meeting. That's right. So this guy is. These people are hysterical. So anyway, so you can. When are you going to start this?
I'm going to start it.
Why is that thing on?
I'm going to start it right now.
Come here. You see, this guy is one of the greats.
Hey,
It's Brian.
Hey, Brian.
This is Murat.
Nice hey, Murat, how you doing?
Good. Where are you? You're not in New York, are you?
No, I'm in North Hollywood right now.
Oh, yeah, we already discussed that. Okay. Well, unfortunately, my thing is going to be in New York, so he's making me something for it. This is not the normal situation, but
all right.
This is hysterical. The whole thing is unbelievable. Anyway, okay, so I'm here. I'm just sitting around here waiting for something.
Let's talk about this. Talk about when you were last in New York. How successful that was. I know that was a surprise for you, but I heard it. I watched it. Talk about that.
Oh, that was the 9/11 concert.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about? Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah,
Talk about
that. To be, well, it was kind of cool because it was kind of a strange venue with other people, and I didn't think. I almost actually about a half hour before I was supposed to go on, I was going to split because it just wasn't. No, seriously, because there was like a couple of really loud bands. I don't mind. I love loud bands, but anyway, it turned out I stayed there, and then I was going to kind of, shall we say, adjust my my performance.
Oh, okay.
Attitude, performance, but you know what? Because it was 9/11 and a few blocks from ground zero, and I had something in mind that I was going to do based on certain historical things that I've done and other stuff. I said, you know what? You're here. Stick to your guns. Stay with your concept. Don't worry about everyone else what they're doing. And that's what I did. It turned out great.
And so for the audience that doesn't know who this great performer is, this is the one and only Randy Edelman. I love what he guys does. I mean, I can talk about this for most of the day, but it's one of those things when you're that composer, you're that performer, you've got a great song coming out to the other side. And now talk about that. How did people like that? How do people like that song?
Well, hopefully they do. Like I think I had told you when we talked previously, I haven't really been writing songs for years. I've just been scoring films for the most part. I kind of left that other thing aside because I didn't have time, and that's a completely different craft and art form. So recently I got back into it, and because of the whole COVID thing, I wrote this song, but it's not like a serious message song. It's kind of a thing like, hey, when this thing disappears, though it's taking a rather long time, we're going to all go out and get back together again and go out and have a good time and blah, blah, blah. And that's what coming out the other side is. And I did it all in my backyard and played all the instruments and everything, which is no big deal these days. But it was kind of fun, and it's much different than as far as my songwriting and artist stuff. It sounds very different than what I used to do years ago, which is more kind of ballad, influenced.
Talk about talk about the new stage and everything in New York you're going to be playing at.
Oh, I haven't been there. I can't tell you that much about it. It's I think it's an intimate place. It's downtown, and it's going to be cool because I'm doing now like 90 minutes. That's a long time to be sitting at a piano. No intermission, no musicians. So it's and I've really got the film scores kind of intertwined with the right different songs that I've written over the years that have been recorded by a really wide diverse group of different artists, so I've got it together so that it all hopefully works together. It's called A Life in 80 Minutes. That's what the name of the show is.
And well, also for those people that may not know, it's going to be at the Chelsea stage. And, obviously what you said, the solo retrospective of your music. And Saturday evening, November 27th at 9 p.m.
That's it,
right,
baby.
Randy? Right?
No, yes. Yeah, boy, you are in there today, Brian. You want to get on this? There are people there. You have an audience, a little audience there. You don't want to get on the camera? Come on.
Let's see who's
Because
there.
there's some great. No, I won't. I don't want to embarrass them. They freezing. See this? See, this is like one of those when people are doing those television shows and you hear the cameraman late at night laughing. That's what this is like. Anyway,
so, Randy,
you have a lot of.
Well, you also might have a new audience of people too. Talk about Monster.
Oh, the Monster. Well, supposedly I have a bit of a following in that area, but
you get that audience, you know what it does. This is a whole nother perspective to your career again, right?
Oh, well, yeah, but I think that audience, I'm going to leave you to describe it because I don't want to get into any, I mean, it's fun. It's fun, It's
well, here's the thing. Once you get into something like that with a whole new brand audience, it's like that youthful audience. It's the audience that would come out for people in their twilight thing. But again, it just expands on who you are. This is why I like you, because again, you've gone from this perspective to this perspective to this, and you continue to grow. And that's what it's about.
Yeah, well, luckily that audience is a big audience, not just for my film scores, but the people who recorded my songs years ago and even up until now, both have a big following, with that audience. I mean, so all those people, and they know the songs. They know my stuff not only through myself, but through the people that recorded those songs. So when I start singing those songs, some of them don't even know that I wrote it. Why would they? They know the artist that sang it, but not me.
Well, and that's why I like songwriters, because as I say, they're the happiest people out there because people know their songs, but not necessarily them. So for you, this is great because now they get the chance. They already know your songs. Now they get a chance to put the face to the song.
Now they put this face, this ugly face to the song, to the beautiful song. Anyway, Bharat, get over here. Come on, people want to see you. Just get in here. Brian just now. Let's see. Is he on there?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell him what you're doing for me.
I'm making him a gorgeous outfit
for the Chelsea.
Yes.
Can you believe this? For this, and there's a new crowd. Hello.
Hey,
okay.
It's gonna be really awesome.
Like I said, I think that's great. Can you describe for the audience what you might be making, or this is a surprise?
Well, it's supposed to be a surprise, but
it's not. Yeah, it's nothing. It's subtle.
It's something fresh,
Fresh. There you go.
Yeah,
that's the word we want. Okay.
Hey, I think that's great. Hey, you can't go wrong with that, right?
All right. Get off. You've had your time in the sun. Okay.
All right. So,
okay.
Randy,
So
I haven't been to New York yet. I haven't been on a plane yet. What was that like getting on a plane for the first time in a while and just
okay?
Going
I'm gonna tell you something. This is really interesting. You have to be obviously. You do anything that they want you to do. As far as the what you have to do for the whole whatever the rules you have to follow, so you do that, you wear your mask and everything. However, here's what you want to hear. What happened to me? I'm on the plane, right? I never check any luggage, so I'm putting a bag of mine above my seat, and my mask comes down. It fell down. I swear to God, Brian. 2 seconds later, after I closed the thing up, about 15 people were on me. Your mask isn't on. I swear to God, like complaining. And I go, hold it. My mask is on. It just fell down because it was so. People are really attuned to what's going on. And it happened to me a couple of times, actually. Yeah. So you have to watch what you're doing, and don't take that mask off, boy. or you'll be attacked.
So when you landed in New York, what was the feeling to be like after probably what, 2 years?
It was pretty cool in New York. International wouldn't be that way, but I haven't done that yet. But New York was okay.
Right.
Except the first time I went, you were supposed to sort of quarantine in the hotel, and they said they were going to check up on me, so I kind of had to sneak out. But they didn't check up on me. Yeah, they were serious. Now that's off. Now
Yeah.
that's okay.
And then,
But still, there's a lot of stuff in New York that isn't open.
oh wow. Well, and then the other thing is once you got a chance to see a few friends, and then you're starting to see more. How did your comfort level feel before you even got a chance to perform? What was that like?
That was okay. I mean, most of them I hadn't seen them in a while, but that was okay. Everybody was cool, and I mainly saw them I didn't go out, and mainly saw them at their place, and everybody was, and by that time I think the first vaccine had started or something. So,
Well, that's a good thing.
So that was okay.
Well, like I said, how excited are you to do your performance? What is that feeling like?
I'm really excited about it. You know why? Because it's something I don't do that often, because I've just been scoring. So this is like, it should be cool, as long as I don't get too nervous. Once those nerves hit you, you're a dead man, especially when you're up there by yourself. I'm not up there with a band or an orchestra or with people. No backup, baby. It's like you and the piano. And you better be good, because there's nobody to blame it on,
So when you first went up, when you were last in there and you sat and you started playing, did it like come back? Or it's like you're on a stage, but it's a whole new thing. And then the audience started to get into what you were doing. That must have felt relieving.
Yeah, but well, first of all, I put a lot of time into it. I don't just go up there because I don't do this that often. So I practice just like I used to when I was giving a classical concert. So I'm in, I have my chops, so to speak, down. But you see, when you do this and you're playing different kinds of venues, it's a real different experience. It's not like a group or something that's going all over the country and they play these big halls and stadiums, and they get used to it after a couple of weeks. It's just same thing. This is different because I don't do it that often. Plus, I'm by myself. So it's really taking a lot of responsibility on, but I kind of like it. It's sort of a challenge that I kind of like stuff like that. So
I get it. So what's one of the last things you want to say before I let you go on things? Because again, for those people coming to see you the 27th or whatever.
27th.
Yes, go ahead.
28th is the monster. That's going to be a little different.
Exactly.
27th is 28th is a different scene. I'll let you know about it. Eileen will film it. Who knows? Who knows what may happen with those? They could like jump. I don't know.
Well, and that's the whole thing. That's what makes it special because I look forward to seeing that audience. I can only imagine they're gonna love you, Randy.
I hope so.
Yeah.
It's not it's far from my first time, but it's my first in a long time, and it's much different than what I used to do.
Right. Well, that's the whole thing. All right, man.
Yeah.
We will talk very, very soon.
All right,
Congratulations
coming out the other side,
on everything. Baby. Exactly. Coming out the other side.
Thank you.
And don't forget, everybody, you got to go see him in Newsett. All right. We will talk soon.
I will. All right. Thanks, Brian.
All right, man. Thank you.
Take care. Great to see you again. Bye.